Hello.
Hello.
I'll let you talk this week.
Let me talk this week.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. How are we doing?
I'm gonna look out the window.
Yeah, you look out the window. Stare at.
I'm gonna stare into the
Dirty
darkness.
dog
The dirty dog prints on the damn window. Hi, Pig. Hi, Peaks.
Hi, Poops.
Hi, Peaks.
Hi, Poops.
Hi, Peaks. As long as you. Why? Look at how many people's in the chat room. My gosh.
Hi, Dawn. Hi, Denise.
Let's have a look. Oh, wow, Denise was in first. She was the first in tonight. Look at that. She's keen.
7:37.
She was in 25 minutes early. She wanted the front row seat. Lynn's in there. Barry, hello, Barry, my mate. Bazza's in that horse. And they're all chatting away. Wacky Jackie is in from London. Lovely to see you. Dawn's in from Truro. That sounded Welsh, didn't it?
A little bit, yeah.
Truro. And let's have Angie's in from St. Column. It's good to see all y'all. Look at my hair. I'm starting to get the Superman curl look. Superman. Let's give it the Paul Francis flick. Anyway, lovely to see you all. I'm Paul Francis and she's not.
Oh, yeah, I'm not.
Who's she?
Who's she?
Who's she? Oh, by the way, can everybody hear us okay? Because we had to put the camera, or sorry, the microphone, which is that, down here. So
can you hear it?
Can you hear us? Is it all right? No. Everybody saying hi, Maya. Hi, yeah, Maya. Hi, yeah, Maya. That's what I used to sing to her when she was younger. I used to sing hi, yeah, Maya, but like, hi, yeah, Maya. Hi, yeah, Maya. It's pronounced Kura. Chura. Oh, Chura.
Chura.
I said, no, there's a Chura. What is Chura? Chura is it's a sausage. A Spanish sausage, I'm sure. Or an Italian sausage. Something like that. Anyway, lovely to see all you all in the house tonight. And, madam, I only have to sit up straight, but there we go. Sure. We've got our T-shirts with our logo. T-shirts. Which are, these were I got these done, the first 2 T-shirts done, and they're really quite cool. Actually, do you know what? They look really cool. Initially, I was thinking maybe the logo's a bit too big, but do you know what? I don't think so.
No, no.
I think it's actually really quite cool. Mary Barber's in the house. Hello, everyone in Weatherspoon having ice cream, shortbread, chocolates, toffees. Okay. If you're going to sit and watch the show, why not do it in Weatherspoons having which seems to be an ice cream sundae?
Amazing.
Love. I'm not saying now I'm going. Well, I made everybody a curry tonight. I made a korma, a chicken korma, which was lovely. And everybody cleared their plates. In fact, 2 of the plates used to have a pattern on them. It's gone. Huh. Hazel Fern, welcome to the show. My goodness.
You're on Facebook, boy.
Oh, she is. She's on Facebook. Hazel, can we invite you to come on Facebook? Come on, Facebook. Come on, Facebook. The reason being is it's full of hackers and scammers and idiots. So we invite you to come across over to YouTube. You just go into YouTube, and at the top of the YouTube in the bar, the search bar, just type in Paul Francis 111 straight back here. Come on out of there. Every time, on every single week, without fail, we will get scammers without fail. Because AI runs Facebook now. People aren't involved anymore. Carol Amirio, welcome to the show. Good to see you. Chicken stew and dumplings here.
Oh, lovely. I love a good dumpling.
Hi, Paul, Lynn, Amanda, Dawn, Denise. I hope I haven't missed you. Can you read that?
Hope I haven't missed out. Good evening.
No, you haven't missed out. We're only just starting.
I haven't missed you out. Good evening.
Oh, right, gotcha. She mentioning everybody in the show. So if you have just joined us, I was going to that side. Over here, I've got a Ghost 22 t-shirt.
A Ghost 22 teacher.
We got a Ghost 22 t-shirt, which are ready to order. Put your order in as soon as possible, and I will make sure Maya makes them. We put her in a little sweat room in the back.
Yep.
And
they're in t-shirts.
we look after her twice a day. She gets slapped.
Yeah.
And she gets to see a bottle of water, and then I take it away.
Yeah, that's how it works. Got treated on water today, actually.
Lovely to see Amanda in the room. Hello, Amanda. You know her surname?
No.
Hug and kiss.
Oh. Is that right?
Yeah. Say her name.
No, what?
Say her name. Her surname is Hug and Kiss.
Let me see it.
But you can't because it just shows the first name. So say her
Amanda, tell me your second name.
No, say her full name.
You're so mean to Maya. See, look, you're lying. You're lying.
Say Amanda Hug and Kiss.
No. Amanda, say your
Amanda Hug and Kiss.
No, it's not.
Amanda Hug and Kiss.
See, look.
I actually had her convinced today that these two American fighters.
You didn't.
I did because you were like, "Oh my god!"
No, I was like, no.
I had her convinced that they'd caught a UFO.
No, he thinks I'm convinced.
It's funny. Julie Sharp, welcome to the show. Please, as Denise says, please hit that like button. If you haven't already, hit that like button. Whack it in there now. And I'll tell you what I'll do. What I'll do is I'll whack up this right there. And that is where, just going along the bottom, you see like that there, right there. That's how you order your t-shirts. I've had orders coming in already. And so if you order your t-shirts, just type in Paul at paulfrancis111.com and order. Just send me your size, the size, and then I can get them ordered. Okay, so I'm such a wind-up merchant. I'm such a wind-up merchant.
Yeah.
I know 3 teenagers that didn't sleep for 4 days after they went ghost hunting with you, madam.
I slept fine, thank you.
I'm only joking. Listen, you think I'm a wind-up? You think that's a bad wind-up merchant, Dawn? You've no idea. I convinced. Right, who's okay? I've got to come up with some crackers with you. I know I've done with you, but I convinced Faith, who's upstairs, that she was convinced. I convinced her that if you got any bit of beef left over from the Sunday roast, that if you put it in the garden, it would grow a cow. And she was totally and utterly convinced that we would grow a cow if I put a bit of beef in the garden, and put it in the soil. We were heading up to North Cornwall, and over on the North Cornwall coastline, there is a big satellite place. Or is Devon? I can't remember. It's Devon or Cornwall. And I convinced her that's where they grow them because there was loads of different size satellites. And I had her absolutely, totally and utterly believing that's where they grow satellite dishes. And then, do you remember the hill sheep?
No.
I convinced her that there was things called hill sheep and hill cows. And they were called hill sheep and hill cows because their one set of legs were longer than the other. So that when they stood on the side of the hill, they wouldn't fall over. And she was like, really? I said, well, if I get you to walk on a hill, you go back and forth, don't you? She goes, yeah. I said, well, these particular sheep and cows have one set of legs longer than the other, so they can just walk. She was absolutely convinced of that one too, wasn't she?
Yeah.
And they just come to me like that.
No, it physically wouldn't make sense.
But hey, you gotta have a giggle. I convinced my kids that they glowed up red when they were lying, and it worked a treat for years. Oh, mine are too old for that. Oh no, I just tell her, you're lying. She goes, no, no. I go, psychic. And she goes, I'm not lying.
Oh.
So, what do we got going on this week? I've been chatting to a couple of people this week, and Paul and Debbie, and they will be coming onto the show as guests. Paul is not only is he a very seasoned paranormal investigator, but he also creates equipment. So I spoke to Paul today, and he has agreed to come on as a guest. And I also spoke to Debs, and Debs has a very established paranormal investigation team in Portsmouth, and she's going to come across and talk to us about some what she's been able to find, and she's going to share some footage and some pictures with us in weeks to come. So that is so really cool. Now I want to talk to you guys about a phone call I had last night. Now I've been asking you guys for weeks to send me in photographs and pictures that you have yourself managed to capture. So if you've captured spirits, orbs, or EVPs, electronic voice phenomena, etc., in your house or wherever you've been visiting, send them in. We want to do a section or segment of the show where we feature your captures. But I had a phone call last night, and it was, I don't know, what time was it? It was Friday night, wasn't it?
9:30, 10.
And it was on a Sunday night, don't forget. And I had a phone call from this poor young lady who is in London, of all places. And she was being plagued by spirit. She and her family, so much so that the family was falling apart, and the negativity was literally splitting them up. Now, it was at that point I started listening to her, because I do get these calls on a fairly regular basis. I've got something that's making noise in my house. And so, and I'm not that flippant. I go, right, okay, have you established what it is yet? And they go, no. How would I establish? That's why I'm calling you. Okay, well, not everything that goes bump in the night is a spirit. Sometimes it's the house cooling down, especially as we're changing from summer to winter. The house cools quicker, and therefore the pipes will cool a little bit slower than the house, and they can make a knocking sound. Oh, I didn't know that. So check that first. And so I'll come up with ideas that where it might be something. But when this young lady told me that the family was starting to split up and start to row with each other, and her father had been really in bad place mentally and was arguing all the time, I was listening to her, because that is the hallmark of a negative energy. Like all of these people who come to me and go, I have managed to capture on film a demon. No, you haven't. Okay, because what they call true evil doesn't work up the front going. It works way in the background, and it takes years to cultivate and years to start to split and work on families, and it takes great pride seeing families eat each other. And that is when I listened to her, and hopefully we're trying to put something together where we can help her. It may well be that I have to go to London and do something about this. But anyway, if you find that kind of thing going on at your house, then do let us know. You'll find that when you come into the house, people who have really got negative energies in their house, and they do exist. I've never said they don't exist. I just said demons aren't as cultivated as the Americans would have us believe. Sorry, I'll take that back. I said the Americans. It just seems to be that most demons seem to happen in America. But as anybody who cultivates talking about demons, be it American, be it European, English, Irish, I've even had some from Australia. No, you didn't. You didn't capture that. They don't. They work way in the background. Okay. I've got some really quite cool stuff. I've got some cool videos to show you tonight. I've got some pictures to show you as well. So we're back onto that format for tonight, because I did have time this week to actually do that. So if you've managed to find stuff like that, people who do have negative energies in the house, they'll have a dread about coming home. They'll like, I really don't want to go home. I really don't want to go home. And they'll do things that will keep them out. They'll work longer hours. They'll go to the pub before they come home. And when they do come home, there seems to be a negative, heavy atmosphere, and people have to walk on eggshells with each other. Those are all hallmarks of negative energies. Somebody who maybe didn't drink before has started drinking a lot, stuff like that. Okay, that is hallmarks of negative energies. Okay. So if you see or know of that happening, I would definitely be interested in talking to you. And not for, oh, look at we managed to capture it. No. So we can actually help you. That's the whole plan about Paraghost. Paraghost wants it wants to prove life carries on after the physical death, but we also want to help people that are in situations where they're scared out of their mind, and we want to go in and settle it, and do things of that nature. So, oh my God, says Amanda, I love my flat. It's so welcoming. Well, that's exactly. I mean, your flat would have energies and it would have spiritual energy, but very, very good spiritual energy because you're right next to the church. Okay, and one of the best clearing techniques is actually bells and sound and vibrational bells. Now, if you're a member of my Patreon site, which you should be, I'm actually doing a seminar at the minute, or a course at the minute, on manifestations. And one of the scenarios based upon that is actually by vibration and the law of attraction. So I've done 5 individual day courses so far, or individual segments that you should be reading one at a time and taking on board. And I've got about 2 more to go, I think, 2 or 3 more to go. And then I'll be doing a live seminar. So if you're not already a member of my Patreon site, you're going to miss out. You're literally going to miss out. Where's the Patreon thing, Maya?
Second.
What? What there?
Yeah.
There?
No.
There?
Yeah.
What, this one?
Yeah. Well, it says Patreon written on it.
You won't believe, ladies and gentlemen, a little bit earlier, just before it started the show, she punched me. I was bleeding in my nose. It was bleeding. See, things have changed. Back in the old days, we're the ones that did the slapping. Now it's the young'uns. See, I have a better way now than you don't have to smack your kids anymore. You don't. Just take them out of your will. So I hate my house. And I totally refuse to stay there. Stay at home. You read that bit.
I hate my house and I totally refuse to stay home on my own if no one else is home.
So, well, okay. Let me just. I'm going to use Angie as a wee bit of a training board here. Angie, first of all, remove the word hate from your vocab. Okay. Now, if you are on my Patreon channel and you are studying the course I'm doing at the minute, manifestation, there's a thing called like, attract, like. So, but basically, what you're doing is if you got hate in here and in here, you're giving off a specific vibration or energy. Okay, and that vibrational energy has a frequency which resonates with other frequencies of the same level. So basically, what that means, and taking all the technical stuff away from it, it just means like attracts like. So what you give off as energy, you attract to you as energy. So my first point of view here is it's your house. Okay. Number 1, it's your house. Number 2, you take it back. Number 3, get and remove the word hate out of your vocab. And from here on forth, talk about love, respect, power, strength, light, love, and all of those back in again. And watch your energies change. All right. I protect myself in my house. No negative energies allowed here. Exactly right. When we were leaving the cemetery last week, or the week before that, was it? I did a little, shall we say, use the word ritual. It's a little thing, where as I went on my own, did a wee prayer for everybody. I wrapped everybody in a ball of light with silver on the outside, gold on the inside, and I said, Thank you very much to the energies and spirits of Kenman Church and Cemetery. Thank you for having us as guests. We really enjoyed ourselves. But we then say you can't follow us home. You're not allowed to follow us home. But we will come back and see you again. So we left it on a nice buzz. Ronnie Huff's in the house. Say hi to Ronnie.
Hey, Ronnie.
She calls you Mia.
Mia, yeah.
So yeah, one of the little girls who come paranormal investigating with us is called
Mia.
Mia. Come here.
Come here.
So I'm going to say, no, I'm going to call her, come here, because everybody calls her Puddle Bum.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do. You just told you had an argument at the dinner table earlier. I hate you. Everybody calls me Puddle Bum now.
I hate it so much.
That's the whole idea.
No, it's not.
Mogwai.
Yeah, that one, I prefer that.
No one comes to my flat. You have to go up 48 stairs, and it kind of puts people off. That's not a bad idea. But there's no lift in your house. Definitely have a lift in that. 48 stairs. That's where you're fit. Anyway, moving on with the show. 20 minutes past 8. I do hope you guys have been having a great time. Now we're heading towards Halloween. Tomorrow, Paraghost has a meeting, and we're going to be talking about the next investigation, which is going to be filmed, and we're going to be doing so on and so forth. So, but watch out for the next date. I've already got people ringing me up going, when are you doing it? Can we come? And I'm like, yeah, of course you can. We'll sort it all out. Vanessa, welcome to the show. Good to see you, my darling. Welcome to the show. Max, welcome to the show. You're new here. Welcome. Good to see you. Thanks very much for taking the time out to come and join us. I am Paul. This is Maya. She's my daughter. And we have a fantastic team called Paraghost. And this show is called Ghost 22. Please, hey guys in the chat room, if you haven't already subscribed, subscribe now. Just click the subscribe button and hit that little bell icon, that notification bell. So when we are doing stuff, even if we're doing stuff live, like for example, we're on an investigation, and we go live, you'll be notified. So hit that notification bell, subscribe, all free of charge, and come and join us. Now, if you've got any captures of your own, photographs, footage, EVPs, anything, we would love to see them. And I promise you, on hand of a heart, nobody will take the mickey out of you. I will not allow it. Everybody has to have respect on this show. And we will look at them together, and I'm always really interested. I do get people sending me pictures, which I'm very, very glad to do. I don't always get the time to see them all, but people say to me, what do you think, Paul? What do you think? But I will be 100% honest. If I think you captured something else, that's a good capture. Well done. 90% or 99% of good captures are all just fluke. And I'm talking about experiences. 99% of the stuff I've captured is fluke. There's about, so I would say 90%, 10% of them I'm getting a feeling of take a picture now. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if it was a fluke, if it was focused, if it was, set up in a particular investigation. As if you've captured it, it's evidence of us passing on from the physical to the spiritual. It's proof we carry on. And that's what this is all about. If you have not been on our show before, we have a segment coming up very, very shortly where I show you guys photographs, okay? And there's a backstory to the photograph. You tell me what you think. You tell me you think, and it's important. It's not important what I think. It's important what you think. Or it's, I always listen to her too. If you think this particular picture is fake, then write fake. But just don't write fake. Write fake because XYZ, or real because XYZ. Okay, that's coming up very, very shortly. So if you just joined us, make sure you hit that like button. It's really, really important. And don't forget, it's vital to the show that you share it, but share it with your friends, with your family, and especially your groups. What we're trying to do, and I'm going to shut up now, because we're trying to get people like her involved. The next generation. This is Star Trek, The Next Generation. I am Picard, and she is not. So, how many of your friends and followers are watching the show tonight?
I don't actually know.
Why?
I don't know.
Do you know why our chat room is full? Because I've told them we're coming live. I was out there going, you got to come and support the show. You got to come and join the show. Come and support the show. Come and add to the show. Come and be a part of the show. Be a part of a worldwide community where we can all chat about the same thing. See, it isn't even possible for you to shut up. Okay.
Come on. That's so funny. Oh, that's so mean. Poor guy.
It means you got to talk,
Oh God.
or otherwise it's referred to as dead air. Go. You think it's easy to present? Go.
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that whatsoever.
Get closer to the mic.
What, can they not hear me?
No, it looks like you're about half a mile behind me on screen.
I'm the same distance.
Our ghost dog is here. He's walking around,
Shadow,
keeping an eye on us.
you want to come say hi?
Come here, Ben.
He's like, you normally tell me to stay away. Come here. Come on, baby. Oh, you got your bone.
He's got his bone. If he jumps up it, which he may do, but I don't want him to because you ripped your shirt. So anyway, so Max Williams laughed. Good, I'm glad you're laughing. So we really I want all of you, everybody in this room, in this chat room tonight, has younger energies around them. You have younger people. Get them to come and join. You know, what we do affects them as well as it affects us. Okay, we're, you know, well, I love this saying: when you've got more Christmases behind you than you have ahead of you, it's time to take stock. I love that. I use that all the time. My grandmother taught me, it's not the dead you want to be frightened of, son, it's the living. So I always remember that as well. So what I've tried to do with these guys is teach them all the way through their lives that there's nothing to be frightened of. Even when Madam here had a really great encounter with the Sparklies.
Larscapies.
The what?
Larscapies.
The Larscapies.
My brain told me to do that.
She's just a wee pain in the anyway.
She's just a wee pain. Hey.
So try and get your teenagers involved. Get them to come and be part of the show. It's something that a dad and his daughter, or dad and his son, or a mom or daughters, mom and the kids, dad and the kids. It's something we can enjoy together. It's interesting. Do you find it interesting? What do you think? What's interesting about it? And don't just say stuff that I shovel out to you. Say, you know, why do you think this is interesting?
To see what other people encounter and what else there is to discover in the world.
Right. Did you record that? Did you read that or something?
No.
So what do you find interesting about what I do?
You hear some noises, it's the dog. What do I find interesting that you do?
I mean, you know, I have two different shows. So what do
Yeah.
you think? What do you find interesting?
That you can help people out in many ways with the living and the non-living.
The non-living?
Well,
the
they are
non-living?
living, but the living and the spiritual side.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, get out.
You talking to me?
No.
Let's get on with the show. 8:30 and all we've done is yap. If you haven't already joined my Patreon channel, get yourself across there and join now. For as little as the price of a cup of coffee a month now, £5 a month, there's a wealth of data and a wealth of seminars and teachings and even a one-to-one included in that. It's actually cheaper to join me on £5 a month than it is to book me for a one-to-one. Okay. You will get a lot more out of the £5 a month. So get yourself across to this seminar, to this Patreon channel, and come and join me for the up and coming seminars. All right. So coming up tonight, actually coming up now, we're going to be starting to do the actual pictures thing. Now Maya hasn't seen them. I haven't shared them
Been at
with her.
college all day. So
She's been at college all day. So I'm going to do the pictures momentarily, where of course you guys and Maya get to look at the pictures and tell me what you think. If you think they're fake, please say fake. I'm not going to be like going, oh, actually, what did you say that for? Say, oh, I think they're real, and here's why I think they're real. Or I think that's fake, and here's why I think that's fake. So leave your comments below why you think they are real or fake. It's really interesting reading, and it's amazing why or how you think. I love that stuff. So come on, share it with your friends and family around the globe now, because Ghost 22 is getting bigger every single week, every single month, and we have now got a worldwide audience, and I am so proud of that. We just want to make that audience have younger energies, and so bring in your teenagers, okay?
To be aware, guys, if you hear loads of random rattling and noises, that is
Our local ghost.
our giant ghost, our giant dog, Shadow, who has his bone and he rattles it around everywhere that you can hear now. And he just had a zoomie. So
That just goes to prove that not all things that go bump in the night or rattle are ghosts. Sometimes they're big, giant shepherd dogs. Give me a lot of insight into what we don't understand, Paul. Oh, bless you, Julie. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. Right, so let's get on with tonight's pictures. Actually, it should be that one first.
Yeah.
I've jumped slightly ahead of myself.
Giving him a clue now.
That's because I was testing. Testing. So welcome to Ghost 22. This is the picture segment of the show where I show you photographs that have been taken, and you tell me whether you think they're real or whether they're fake. If you think they're fake, say why you think they're fake. If you think they're real, give you real. I will tell you, I'll go through them twice, and then I will tell you what they are, and I will give you a thumbs up for real or a for fake. So here we go. First picture tonight, which you had a quick sneak preview, is that one. Okay, and I just need to pick up my notes here. This is actually something's what I've just got a hair in my mouth. This was taken in 1931 by Mr. Hope, and the picture actually reportedly depicts the spirit of Mrs. Hortense and her deceased husband hovering slightly behind her. So do you think that is real picture, or do you think it's a fake picture? So what do you think?
I think that's edited.
You think this is 1921? They didn't have.
You can edit photos from the older to the new. You can actually do it.
Okay. Tilly thinks it's fake. Hi, Tilly. Welcome to the show.
Hi, Tilly.
Tilly, I'm glad to say I'm glad that you think it's fake, but tell me why you think it's fake. So come on, y'all. Give me some feedback. Write in the comments below why you think what it is. Is it fake? Is it real? What do you think? Come on, tell me. Tell me. Tell me. Oh, tell me. I think it looks fake because it looks superimposed, says Carol. Okay. It looks superimposed. It's superimposed.
What?
Talitha. Talitha? Question mark.
Yeah, same. Question mark. I believe it's.
When I see spirits in photographs, they will move. This one isn't doing anything. But is it 19? I'll just get the date again for you. It's 1931. It's a 1931 picture. So you got to remember, in 1931, they didn't have the digital cameras we have today. You know, a picture was actually, they took a lens cap away and left it there for about a count of 15 or something, and put it back on again. So Where are we? Do you think it's real? So I believe it's real. I can see spirit eyes on their own.
Hmm.
Okay. Where are we? Fake. He's got his baseball cap on sideways.
I
Oh
see
my god,
that.
she just cannot be serious for 5 seconds, can she?
Hmm.
What is round that man head fake looks like a cat's eyes from his own head. This is a okay. I'm not that I'm telling you to go one way or the other. No, no, no. But I need you to understand that this is taken in 1931, and it's a photograph taken where they were deliberately trying to capture spirit energy. Okay, so also remember that back then they smoked a lot, so it could be the smoke. I don't know. I don't know. Well, I do know, but I won't be telling you until later on. Ronnie says it's real. It has aged spots on it. Oh, that's very technical, Ronnie. Get in there. Get in there, girl.
Hmm.
So Lynn's wrote real, not real because Lynn. Real. Where are we? Oh, that's Max. You've gone Talitha again. I don't know what Talitha means. Sorry. Let me just. I'm just less. I'm being a dumb sausage. Let's look at the records again. Taken in 19, I hope. The spirit of Mrs. Hortense Laverson's deceased husband hovering around her head. No, there's nothing on there. It says Talitha. But anyway, Barry says it's real. It was hard to fake in the 1930s. See, more technical feedback there. Interesting. I think it's two people coming through, says Mary. Fake. It looks. It looks there was. It looks there was, Denise.
Hmm.
Even the 1930s, they tried to center the subject. I want my money back for that picture. Max Serene says, so real. I don't know if he's being
Sarcastic.
sarcastic there. Fake because it doesn't look like there was a woman behind her and it was cut and pasted his head in. Oh, right. Yeah, you can see like a. You stop shaking.
Sorry.
If you can see that, yeah, if you follow that shape and you get matrix in, you could see a woman like his face was cut and pasted in. That's actually a good point. Actually, that's really quite cool. When you look at that, then he's yeah. I think it's real, says Mary Barber. I believe in it. If it isn't real, good. Okay. You've lost me on that one. If it isn't real good, I'm lost.
Unless if it isn't real good.
If it isn't real, a good fake. I suppose that's what she means. Yeah. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, off the planet, if you have joined us tonight, we are sporting our new Ghost 22 t-shirts, which are available for ordering now. Just literally email me, Paul at paulfrancis111.com, and give me your size, and I will get that ordered for you. And we want to get them out and get them ordered now. I'd like to get as many. If I can make big order in one go, I can get them cheaper for you. Just more important. I've changed my mind. It looks fake now. Oh my God, she doesn't know what to do. She's up, down, left, right, in, out, stop. I changed my mind now. It's fake now. I think it's been messed with. Amanda says, real. Real what? Real good? Come on, Amanda.
It's not. Oh, it's not because he was taking too long to take a picture, right?
So, Amanda, why do you think it's real? Why do you think it's real?
We have
So, moving on to picture
number those.
number dos. Boom. So, this picture, he's going to get his notes back again. This is referred to as exposed or real. The alleged spirit of William Barrett was a paranormal investigator. Harry Prince, who was a very famous investigator, went so far as to say that William Hope had been found there in that photograph. Do you think it's real? Do you think it's fake?
Wait, who?
So the gentleman and the well, if you look at that, you can actually see two faces there.
Yeah, I see what you
You
mean.
can actually see you can see two faces.
Unless it's the face want to be turned.
Well, if it was double exposures, as you say, then these three would be affected. The three subjects at the front would be affected, wouldn't they? This is what they used to do back then. They used to do a lot of these gatherings and do seances. Okay. That's real orbs in the background to me, says our Jules. Jules Sharp says, well, if you look at those, if you zoom in on those, Julie, those are it's actually a face or two faces. And there seems to be one behind the lady, doesn't there? It's weird. When is Dom joining? Yep, yapping too much.
Huh?
I'm not sure what that means, Max. So come on, what do you think? Give me your feedback, guys. Do you think that's a real photograph? Do you think
I
that's
see what you mean now.
what?
Said, when is Dawn joining? You're yapping too much. Thanks.
Oh, Dawn. Dawn. Yeah, where is Dawn, by the way? There are two faces in that lady. In the middle's face looks morphed. It's real, says our Dawn. It's a good point, though. There's something I said something about the lady. I think it's real. If you blow it up, you can see two faces, but especially in the man. Okay. So strange, says Carol.
Put it on my 77 inch
So
TV.
It's
Love
so
it,
strange.
Dawn.
I'm going with real. It's too strange to be fake. I got plenty on my 77-inch TV. It looks real to me.
I've got it up on. She's got it up on her 77.
You've got you up on your 77-inch. You got something. You won't.
Stop. That's funny.
Went to a lot of seances. Weren't a lot of seances fake back then. Some were, some weren't. You're right. Some were. Yes, they were, but some weren't. So which ones was this? Was this what that came into the real and genuine seances, or was this actually a fake seance? I was in a seance with Johanna with the late great Derek Acora, and that was real. It's fake. Obs. That must be your chat.
Obs.
Our daughter, my daughter, her sister, and Rosie's as well. Maddie and Rosie, they can't say a full word. They have to abbreviate every damn
Yeah,
word.
shorten it.
The noise
It's
of
just
life out of
easier
me.
to type.
No, they speak it.
Obs.
Ups, where's this?
I used to say because it's because.
It's like trying to communicate with an alien. Barry says, real. The lady seems to have spirit attached to her. That's a very interesting point. This one's a real in my estimation and opinion, says Lynn. Where's Amanda? Gone. Amanda Hug and Kiss. Right. Next photograph.
Next photo.
Pictora Graziola. Whoop. This is called The Hanging Ghost. This was taken, and at the time it was taken of two ladies and the children at a birthday party. As you can see, all the stuff is on the table, the candles are lit, and so on and so forth. Then when the picture was actually developed, lo and behold, the hanging ghost.
Yeah, shadow then.
that was shadow in the background, by the way. I'm changing my mind. Fake. It's got modern graffiti behind. She can't be. She just can't. She can't be like.
Focus.
Tell me, Maya. Of all of the people that went on that paranormal investigation a couple of weeks back, which one jumped? Which one went O, F, and G?
So, no one else did.
Which one went O, F, and G?
Mm.
In the deep, deep Cornish
Don't know.
accent. And most of the people in that particular cemetery woke up. And the funny thing about it was, I didn't even jump out on it. I just walked out. I was in behind some trees, and there was some actual grave sites underneath the canopy of the trees, and I was looking at them and thinking, "Isn't this beautiful to get under the canopy of the tree?" And I went out to tell these guys, "There's someone here," and she leapt into the air. Oh my gosh! Zoom it in. It's got number 2 on it. We'll go back to that momentarily. So, what do you think of this one? OMG, real is so strange. Shadows.
No shadows.
Carol says that's really creepy. The hanging ghost. What do you think? Do you think that's real? Do you think it's fake? Children usually pick up on spirit, but they're looking very relaxed and not looking at the spirit. I'm thinking that's a fake. Or, Lynn, do you think it's because they can't see a spirit hanging there? Because they're very relaxed and smiling at the camera because they can't see a spirit hanging there. What do you think? Come on, y'all, leave that feedback. What do you think? What do you think? Julie Sharp, come on. Amanda, what do you think? Amanda thinks in the previous picture, the woman's actually fake. I just see black needed to, what? I just see black need to star, not sure.
Need to stare, not sure.
Just see black need to stare.
Yeah.
Oh, S-T-A-R-E, stare as in stare.
Mm.
Right. Stair that you wrote is like what you climb. I was thinking, stair? She's talking about stairs. I don't see any stairs in there. So, come on, guys. What do you think? Do you think this is real? Do you think it's fake? Why would it be hanging like that, upside down? I don't really know, Don. Be honest with you, because I didn't take the picture. I just found the picture and the information behind it.
Something doesn't sit right in there. I don't know. Upside down. Yeah. Real can't possibly hang.
Real can't possibly hang like that in midair, says Julie Sharp. See, there's somebody sitting thinking about it. Denise says, Denise says, fake because you can't see the curtain behind him. It looks like he's wearing long johns, which would be. Actually, do you know what, Denise? What makes you think it's a he? He's just lying flat out behind us. Ronnie says, I think it's fake. This is photoshopped. Okay. Interesting. I love your feedback, guys. Keep it coming. Leave your feedback in the comments below. What do you think? Even if and we were live at the minute and we're in a chat room, there's a lot of people giving us feedback in the chat room. Later on, if you're watching the show again, leave it feedback in the comments below. We really, really want to say. If he hasn't had enough, decided to jump, I'm just being funny. Yes, you are. And I understand. And it's funny. I think it's fake photoshopped as well. Okay. Right. And the final picture of tonight. This is called Ghost Baby. I don't know why they put a big red arrow there, as if you can't see that. Denise says, I see no boobs unless he's facing the wall. Yes, that's a good point.
Fair enough. Santa candle doesn't appear through the top of the head.
Top of his head. Lavender Cactus, welcome to the show. Thank you very much for being here.
They used to add real.
And you've got a good point. Lavender Cactus says the candle does not appear to go through the top of his head, but he does seem very, very solid, or he or she seems very, very solid.
think that photo is a bit photoshopped, personally.
You think it's
But that's
this
up
one
to me.
here?
Yeah.
Do you think that one of the baby is Photoshop?
But that's up to me. I don't. Whatever people think, they think it's real.
No, no. Your point of view is real.
This is baby.
I think the red arrow gives you a bit of a clue there, Mary. This thing here. What do you think?
To be on overlay, child's leg. True. You could just about see the legs.
Okay. I can't. I'm.
You can kind of see it's like thigh there.
Well, I can see the hand, the end of the hand, and I can see. But then again, you can see the rest of the grave through the child, even up to the far corner.
Yeah.
But you can't really see.
And then the head's just there.
Yeah. So.
Yes, I think so. What do you think?
Julie Sharp thinks it's real. A few people at the cemetery seem similar.
Nah, fake. Why would it be looking straight at the camera? That's very true as well. As her hand is underneath a white pillow. White pillow? I thought that was its leg or a ball.
Well, it's actually a grave top. Fake, says Barry. It's overlap. It's an overlap negative. He's so technical. Can't wait. I'm so glad he's joined the team. I need a super tech on the team. Real because there is something shadowy over the body.
Baby.
No, probably over the
Interesting.
Yeah, I love your points of view. I love it. This is why I said put down why you think fake. See, Dawn said, why would he stroke she be looking directly at the camera? Amanda goes, I'm here. I don't think she's gonna like that. She'd be more like, I'm here.
Not quite.
She's just got
Just
an aquatic voice. I'm here. Because she sings along with the bells. La, 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 la.
Why would a child be leaning on a graveyard? Don't know. Some people take their families to graveyards and it's family. I don't know.
I will be reading the background to this one shortly, but you'll understand why momentarily.
Momentarily.
You know. So, one more go through from the top. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen of the world. Ghost 22. Ronnie says it's real. I think it's real. She goes, it's real, I'm telling you. Even though she's from America. It's real. It could be the photographer. That is a politician's answer. It's real. Or could it be the photographer? Use the same slide to put it in the camera when he was developing in Manhattan. Like, there is no shadowing about the head. Right, we're going to fly through them again, ladies and gentlemen of the world. The ghost husband. So the lady was at a particular seance, and I've just noticed something. Turn your heads upside down, and that bit there at the top looks like another face.
That looks like a husky.
Can you see it? Can you turn your head that way? The other way. You can see eyes and a nose and like a beardy chin. So that's picture one, ghost husband. Picture two is exposed or real. The spirit in the background, and so there's an energy around the lady. Is this one? It's called exposed or real. That's what the actual picture is called, exposed or real.
It looks like a husky.
What does?
The photo before. You said it looks like another face.
How does
I
that
feel
look
like
like?
a husky.
How can you see a husky in that?
Let me get you a photo of a husky.
I know what a husky looks like.
I know, but there's some huskies that like. Just wait.
You know what I can see now? This is definitely matrixing. If you look at it now, I can see like a long carrot kind of a nose and a mouth like that. And it's one of those things that gets the gold out of the thing for Harry Potter.
You see like the darkness with the head and the ears and the eyes and
Well,
the
you see, I
nose.
can see like a carrot nose there and a mouth. Like, and the eyes are very dark.
Where can you see that?
There, look. See the mouth there, and then like a carroty kind of a nose and a pair of eyes.
Well, we see huskies. I don't know about you.
Amanda can see a platypus. Amanda, please, I've asked you not to drink while we're doing the show. So this one's called Exposed to Real. That was number 2. Number 3 is called The Hanging Ghost. Now, do you think that is real or fake? Actually, when you look at that now, when I'm looking at that now, you can actually see the windows. Oh, I just saw something shoot past our window. If you look at that ghost waistline, just to change your point of view, you can actually see the window frames through it.
Sorry, I'm replying.
Look.
Yeah, you can.
You can see the window frames through it now. So forget looking at the head and the hands hanging, but look at the waistline of this spectre, and you can actually see the window frames through it. Looks like a sock puppet. And finally, the ghost baby.
The baby.
So, come on, have a good long think about what you think that is. And if you think those were particularly real, not real, and you've left feedback as to why, we'll be back right after this short message and we will tell you the answers to see whether or not you got it right. Be right back. Don't go anywhere. Tell your friends and family to come and be a part of Ghost 22. See you right after these messages. That's not a real baby. That's no real ghost baby. That isn't. That's fake, real, fake, real, fake. Well, we're about to tell you the answers. This is to see whether or not you got it right. So, number 1 is, I'm just going to bring up my notes. There we go. So, number 1 is called The Ghost Husband, taken in 1931 by Hope. This picture reportedly depicts the spirit of Mrs. Hortense Laverson's deceased husband hovering behind her head, and is real.
It's real.
It's a real picture, I'm telling you.
Very loud.
That actually wasn't faked. That was real. That was a real picture taken. Okay. Number 2, exposed or real.
Exposed or even.
So, exposed or real, the alleged spirit of William Barrett was later exposed as a fraud in 1922. William Barrett was a supposed medium and was exposed as a fraud in 1922. Paranormal investigator Harry Price went so far as to write in a report that William Hope has been found guilty of deliberately substituting his own photographic plates for those of a sitter. It implies that the medium brings to the sitting a duplicate slide of faked plates for fraudulent purposes. So if you went, number 2 is real, It's not real. It's a fake, ladies and gentlemen. Even including that one around that lady's head. It's all been faked. Let's go for number 3, the hanging ghost. I actually told you this was a photograph taken. It's actually quite a famous photograph taken. Rolling on the floor. This is actually quite a famous photograph, and it is real. This was actually taken, and it actually came out. Well, it was just, and it didn't even go to a it didn't. Somebody didn't expose the film itself and did it themselves. This was actually done in a when you send your films away and you get your pictures back, you go down to the chemist and you pick up your little packet of pictures. This was actually done and exposed by a machine, so it wasn't faked. That is actually a real picture. Nobody knows where the spirit came from or who it was. The people in the picture couldn't depict who they think it might be. But if you do look at the waistline, you can actually see through the spirit, and you can see the shape of the curtains. You can actually see the shape of the windowsill things behind him. The reason why the kids aren't looking out of their mind with fear is because they couldn't see it. It's bing, real. And finally, the ghost baby. Let me bring up the notes. The ghost baby. This ghost child was captured on camera in the United States in 1940, in the 1940s. In 1945, after the Australian mom tragically lost her daughter, Joyce Elizabeth Andrews, she took a photograph of the grave. But when Mary Elizabeth Colgren had images of the teenager's resting place developed, something very spooky could be seen in the snaps. One of the images appeared to show that spirit of a little girl who Mary claims didn't look like her daughter, sitting on Joyce's grave, eerily looking directly at the camera. So, that picture of that little baby is actually sitting on that poor lady's teenage daughter's grave, has no connection to the person who took the picture, but turned up in the picture, being that it's a boom, real picture. Hasn't been exposed, hasn't been double exposed. You're right. Why is it looking directly at the camera? The only reason it's looking at the camera is because it knows that person's there. I took a picture 2 weeks ago of a girl sitting on the edge of her own grave, and she was sitting facing us. Why would she be facing us? Because she could see us. That's why. So, going through them all quickly again for the final time tonight. Picture number 1 is real. Picture number 2, fake. Picture number 3, real. Picture number 4, real. How amazing were those tonight? What do you think of those?
Amazing.
I think the pictures of, when we take pictures on our digital cameras today and we capture orbs, and that blue orb that you captured was just mind-boggling. But nobody goes, oh, look at that. They go, oh, look at that. When you look at those older pictures, especially that ghost hanging from the ceiling, people get shivers up their back and woof, like that. But wow, nonetheless. So we are 5 minutes past 9, and Mitch, that means it's time, huh? Oh, storm.
Scared the crap out of me.
5 minutes past 9, so that means it's time for ghosts.
Ghosts.
Video, I know, I will tell you. I'm telling you right now, it's a video. So here we go tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I have managed to capture a phenomenal picture, video. That's a live camera, lifetime picture or video of a gentleman in his flat with his son. So sit back for the next few minutes and enjoy. Now, Maya's not seen this either. So do tell us what you think.
In this week's scary compilation was uploaded to YouTube by user Boeltergeist.
Yeah.
Apparently, after moving into a new home, Boeltergeist and his family began experiencing terrifying paranormal activity. Mysterious voices would whisper in their ears, and sightings of apparitions were seen. All of this when no one else was in the house with them. Late one night, while Boeltergeist is home alone, he hears something creepy.
I think it's
Wanting
'cause
to
that's
document
plugged
it as evidence,
Yeah,
he
it shouldn't
pulls
make any
out his
noise.
phone and
So there we
hits
go, it should-
record.
So we walking and he's walking down the and I watched that bathroom door. What do you see? So he's hearing noises, there's thumps and bangs going on, and he's walking down. He's looking around the house where the thumps and bangs are coming from. Oh,
And there's no door.
then we get an advert. Please forgive me for that, but I don't have any option on that.
Fusion cores are prime for ascent.
You can just go
Copy
into
that.
the screen
Scan is ready to
right at the
release
top.
hold in T-minus
But
2 minutes.
I don't have a choice.
No, go up onto the YouTube button at the top.
Where?
Tab.
Platform systems propulsion.
Tab.
Guidance. Go.
Tether.
Oh, that's why. I'm an idiot.
You guys are seeing this, right?
Look, see the shape of the spirit behind.
Yeah.
He opens the door.
No, can you go?
Nothing there.
What? You're gonna be choking me.
And I'm wondering why I've got no
Shadowy.
sound.
Motionless behind the glass of a door when just seconds before
that another
there was
mic-
nothing there.
microphone?
But when he slides open the
No,
door,
so a receiver
whoever it
from our
was
microphone.
has mysteriously
But
it
disappeared.
shouldn't
A
actually
few
make any
nights
noise.
later,
It should be
disturbing
coming out through
noises start happening
our
again.
speakers.
Okay.
So that's his
I
son
had to,
in there playing on the computer, and he
have
hears
to start
banging going on
recording.
again.
Because we've
I
started
started
to hear
recording
more,
because you start to hear more things happening
more
around,
things
the,
around
house.
the house.
I don't know if you guys can hear what's going on there, but we can't hear it here for some reason.
Kind of nervous. Jeez.
Hey, Dad.
Yeah.
Banged all over the place.
I think I heard something.
That's his son, who's like going, "What is going on
You
here?"
got a second. It only take a second.
And you can always tell what time of the year it is because there's a Christmas tree up there. There's a clue there for you. And watch the door.
I
That's the
know,
son.
man.
Hey,
So watch just watch the door. There. Boom.
No. Did you see?
And he's actually shouting now if you can't hear it. That's it. I'm out of here. We're going.
Dude, I'm out of here, dude. No way. Let's go, dude.
Did you spot it? In the living room, in the dim light, what looks like a figure can
There's
be
a
seen
figure.
standing there watching him from
Over
the
by the Christmas
darkness before an object crashes to the ground. With his son who's visibly shaken, Boeltergeist decides to continue
would you do in
searching the
that
house
situation?
when he hears the tap in the bathroom sink running. After he turns the tap off and leaves the bathroom, the door closes all on its own, right in front of his
Bang.
eyes. And after checking inside, there's no one there.
Oh, you
YouTube
can't
viewers
hear
were
it.
left creeped out by these clips
Spirit?
uploaded by Boeltergeist, with many believing that he and his family are being haunted and that this is the early stages of that haunting. What do you think is going on here? Let me know down below. If you're a fan of scary videos,
There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, what's your feedback? Joseph, Jacob, Israel, favorite son of having supreme authority over the power, the land and the crops, over the pagan, heathen, demigod, spirits, blowing down to Joseph, Jacob, Israel, favorite son. Demon spirits, Joseph, Jacob, smashing pagan. Okay. So that's creepy. Yeah, you see the spirit, everybody's going, wow. Oh, what's that behind the doors? It's Jules. Yeah, see spirit. Is that Yeah, things were getting thrown there, Jules. Yes. Mitch S. Lynn, Amanda, hi there. Not Paul or Maya, just Lynn and Amanda. Dear, well, you see that? Ronnie says, creepy. Is that somebody for sure? Amanda, imagine that, Ronnie. That Jamie Chippett has been blocked, ranting on about Palestinians and Israel. This is not a forum, ladies and gentlemen, for politics. Okay. Yes, there shouldn't be wars in the Middle East. No war. There shouldn't be wars globally anywhere. But this is not a forum for politics. All right. Carol thinks it was at one stage, Carol, that was real. No, your point of view is valid. Your point of view is valid.
What it was.
Johanna hates it when we watch shows like this together because I'm going, nah, could be somebody else, could be somebody in there, could be fake. In this situation, when I'm watching that video, and let me just bring it back and we'll put it on again so I can go through it with you guys. In this situation here,
and hits record.
It's all happening too
I have to
quick.
start recording again. I know I just heard
For
something.
me. If it was faked, it tends to be a little bit more.
It started.
You know, when things are faked, you can tell this is all just too quick, and he's clearly looking, and he's in and out really, really quick. And you also got to remember that
You guys are
that
seeing
little
this, right?
boy
That
is
show
with him.
me.
And his face doesn't look too hard. He's just like, yeah. You'll see it in a minute when his face pops.
Barry reckons this one's staged as well. The young boy may be unaware.
A shadowy
Sensitively.
figure can be seen standing
lavender.
motionless behind the glass of a door when just seconds before there was
Mary
nothing
Barber goes,
there.
I think
But
this
when he
could be made
slides
up, but
open the
it's
door,
real.
whoever it was has mysteriously disappeared. A few nights later, disturbing
The
noises
child wouldn't
start
be able to fake
happening
his fear.
again.
Yeah, and he was clearly
Okay.
disturbed.
I had to. I have to start recording because we've started.
And
to hear
that image
more
over
things
by
around
the
the
Christmas
house.
tree, where
And,
the banging and the thumping was coming from, because that was coming from the living room.
kind
The
of
banging and the thumping all coming from the living room. So, and then that's what's thrown. Those chairs are all turned. Stuff came flying out of that
Yeah.
room, and there's no entrance or exit to it other than the doorway, of course. And you just caught that shape in the kitchen, in the living room there,
You got a second?
which
It'll
you'll
take
see
a second.
momentarily. Shadow, what are you
Two.
doing? Sit
Having
down.
a little happy moment.
Shadow's prancing around the kitchen. He wants to go and capture a ghost between his huge teeth.
Dude,
That's some
I
huffing, by the
know,
way.
man.
So the little boy, he's like, hold on a second here. Now, if this was faked, I don't think the little boy is that good of an actor. Boom.
Oh no.
So the little boy's off to the right. That door's
Did you
just closed
see
by
it?
itself.
No way.
And it was the bathroom. So there's only one way in, one way out.
Dude, I'm out of here, dude. No way.
But hey,
Let's go,
your point
dude.
of view is valid. I'm not saying that this is real. You
Did
should
you
believe
spot
it.
it in the living room
If you
in the dim
think
light? What
that-
looks like
and
a
here's that-
figure
that-
can be seen
look at that
standing
shape.
there watching him from the
Caught over by the
darkness
Christmas tree.
before an object crashes
If
to the
you think
ground.
it's- and
With
there's
his
that's
son,
one of the
who's
things that's been
visibly
thrown out of the living
shaken,
room.
Boeltergeist decides to
If you
continue
believe that this
searching
is
the
fake,
house
your
when he
point of
hears
view
the
is
tap in the
valid,
bathroom
and I
sink
will
running.
support it.
After he turns the tap off
If you
and
think it's
leaves the
fake,
bathroom, the
you know,
door
yeah,
closes
okay,
all on
great.
its own, right in front of his eyes.
I think it's
And
real
after checking
films too fast.
inside,
That's
there's
why-
no one
that's
there.
what's got me,
YouTube
Denise.
viewers were left
It's all
creeped out
moving
by
too
these clips
fast.
uploaded by Boeltergeist, with
And
many
the ones that
believing
I've
that
seen
he
that are
and
fake,
his
it's
family are
all
being
too-
haunted,
it's all,
and that this
right,
is
I'm
the
coming
early
up to the
stages
door and I
of
do
that
that
haunting.
thing.
But what do
That's
you
all-
think is going on here? Let me
This is
know
all-
down below.
It's just
If you're
too
a fan
quick.
of scary videos, make
There
sure
we go.
you
So
subscribe
that
and
is
hit the bell
tonight's
Video.
video. What's your point of view? Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, where are we? 9:15, we're okay. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, I want to see your captures. We want to see your captures. We want to do a segment of the show where we literally feature what you've caught on camera. be it photographs, be it EVPs, electronic voice phenomena, be it footage, capturing orbs that are moving through the air, be it footage like my captures, which are available, by the way, on the videos on my YouTube channel. If you go down to the bottom, you'll see all of the films that were taken in my studio of old. Lots of things, but the good thing about the studio footage is it was all very, very gentle, very, very calm, wasn't it? She used to fall asleep in it regularly. She'd say to me, "Daddy, doing the show tonight?" I'd be, "Yeah," and then I'm going to come out with you, and she'd hop on the couch, and I'd turn around halfway through the show, wanting to introduce her, and she'd be like, "Out cold." Now, if there was anything negative there, she'd have picked that up because she is quite sensitive. I think it's real, Sister Denise. The film is too fast. Yes, I agree with that. I think the activity is real, but the Shadow Boy is fake. Oh, you talking about the Shadow Boy by the Christmas tree?
Oh yeah. We're
Okay.
on about our shadow then.
But okay, debate. That's what this show's all about. Debate. I would say it's real. My laptops used to turn on by some of them turn them on, and wow. Okay. How would I handle that situation? I would actually, personally speaking, I would actually try and communicate. I'd try and find out why, number one, this energy is becoming slightly restless. Now, it's really important to understand, folks of the world, just because an energy is restless does not mean it's evil or negative. Okay? When I ignore her, she gets evil and restless. See?
No, I don't.
See? She was negative.
I didn't go negative.
Now you see you're arguing now.
No.
See?
I'm not arguing.
There you are.
I'm just giving my perspective.
But you see, you're nagging. You're being a naghead.
I'm not being negative.
But my point here is, if, for example, if I was ignoring her, she'd be like, Dad, and I kept on ignoring her, she'd throw something at me to get my attention. But the point being here is, just because we're not necessarily seeing or understanding or feeling an energy in the room does not mean that energy is evil and then starts to try and get your attention. And they'll get your attention any way they can, banging, thumping, scraping, throwing stuff, knocking things over. But it doesn't mean that energy is evil. So in this situation, how would I handle it? I would actually try and communicate with her. I'd be going, right, okay, hey, Kate, right, yeah, we understand you here, but hey, hang on a second. I have my little girl with me, and I'm not going to allow you to scare her. That's how I would handle it. I would treat that as somebody who came into my house and I didn't know them. I'd be like, why are you here? So if that person was come into my house, if I turned around in my hallway and I saw somebody standing there, I would go, who are you? Why are you here? And if somebody said to me, I'm really, really lost, I'm scared, I'd be like, okay, let's see if we can help you. But if it went, I just want to break into your house, I'd go, oh, let me introduce you to Shadow and Storm. And I would make sure I'd video it, and I would be viral overnight as Thief is seen running down a Cornish road with two giant German shepherds hanging off his ass. Sometimes our negative energies disturb them or attract them. That's the law of attraction. That's exactly correct. Dad, leave your poor girl alone. No. Lovely. You would claim dominion. Well, I don't know about claim dominion, but I would take control. That's different. Claim dominion seems to be a little bit like godlike, and I wouldn't. No, I would definitely try and take control. Like I said to Angie tonight at the beginning of the show, if you have negative energies in your house, you're allowing that because you're allowing them to take over. So you have to be stronger. You have to take back your domain. You have to take back the strength and the energy. You've got to clear out the negativity, and you have to control it. Okay, what would you do if you came walking down your stairs and there was somebody standing in your hallway you didn't know? Well, how would you handle it? Okay. Do you automatically assume that this person's breaking in? If they've got in your door, they're breaking in. Or did we leave our door open and someone is in desperate need of help? See, it's not just cut and dried, really, is it? So there we are, 9:20. You can tell Maya is bored. She stops
No.
talking.
I'm shattered.
Shattered. 17.
Yeah, tired.
Just been to college. 17. They don't know they're alive.
I've been doing hair all day.
Oh my god. Let me get a violin for you right now. Hey, I went to college all day and then did martial arts classes in the evening. Don't know they're alive. My mom and dad used to say, "Youth is no energy is wasted on the youth." It's true. Right, a classical dad.
It is.
I am so glad that you guys came along tonight. Please, please, please help me get the numbers in the show up over 1,000. I've asked her to help me. I've got us more help from Shadow. She's linked into a college with, I don't know, 5,000 students, and only 3 of them are watching the show. That's a point. Go down to the film section of the college.
You
No,
told me that.
and go and talk to them and say, look, we're going to be doing these. Would you like to film them? Good point. I went to college and then dance class after. There you go. See? Go to college and they're knackered. Do you know why? Because they're stuck with their face on the phone all day and they don't
I'm a
realize it sucks the
I'm a
energy.
hairdresser. I don't do that.
And you're on your phone when you get
No,
up.
I'm stood up all day.
What's the very first thing you do when you get out of the car to go on the bus?
Check where the bus is.
And where is that?
On the phone.
On your phone.
Yeah.
When you get on the bus, what do you do?
Listen to music
Where?
through my headphones.
Where?
Connected to my phone.
Connected to your phone.
But I'm not listening to it like that, am I? I have it in my pocket.
And the second part of it is denial. Oh,
That's what you get.
that click
You
you heard
get
was my elbow.
that.
Well, maybe the college would like it as disturb the class.
No. Well, maybe the college would like it as
it disturbs the class.
What would?
I don't know. I partied all night and worked all day, says Dawn Haddam. She's still doing that.
Still does that, yeah.
Thank you for being here, Mia.
Thanks.
MYIA, Jules. YIA.
I think we had a mayor on here as well.
Actually, her pal is you've spelled her pal's name correctly, Mia. The way I teach people how to learn it is MYER, Maya, and it means of Mary. That's what it means, which was her grandmother's name.
Spiritual.
Denial, like Egypt.
Did you see what Dawn said?
Where is it? Where's she?
Hairdressers should be partying all the time. Yeah, we basically do with the music.
They listen to 80s music. That's the only good thing. Sorry, I'm a bit thick. No, you're not thick, Julie. Listen, I even had to tell the registrar. The registrar went MIA. I went, no, MYIA. That's not how you spell Maya or Mia. Then her name's not Mia, it's Maya. And I had a wee bit of an argument with him. But he agreed to spell it MYIA while he was picking up his teeth. So, what did I miss, says Nicole? You missed the entire show, Nicole.
Nicole.
And do you know why you missed it, Nicole? Because she didn't do her job and tell you it was on.
I thought they should get a notification when I go live.
Maya, see, she spelled you right now.
Yay, thank you.
It means of Mary. That's what it means in the Book of Kelts. Hi, Nicole. Welcome to the show, my darling. It's been a great show, but you can always watch it back. You can literally watch it from the start and watch it all the way through. There's some try and do everything in sequence. The very first thing is we do 4 pictures. There's 4 pictures, and then go through them. You tell me You know, play the game, go through them. You think that's fake? You think it's real? And then make notes. You think that first picture number one is fake. Picture number two is real. Picture number three is real. Picture number four is fake. Whichever. And then you'll get to the end because I tell you which ones are real and which ones are fake at the end. Okay. And then we're showing a footage of a capture of spirit happening in this gentleman's house all the way through. So it's really, really cool. It's a good show. I love this show. Don't you love this show? Oh, by the way, if you haven't already, t-shirt,
It keeps blurring out.
t-shirt. They smell lovely, don't they?
Yeah, they smell like new t-shirts.
T-shirts, ghost burger.
You can't work this out. It's all like backwards.
Come over to the middle.
No, it's me trying to work it out how to show it on the screen. There you go.
It's because you're backwards.
I'm backwards.
Barry Hendricks says, I remember when Maya was just a baby. Yeah, Barry's known you that long as well. No, he has. Barry's known you from when you were 2 thumbs up from a fart. So you're tiny. Yeah.
Thank you.
I remember this baby, ladies and gentlemen, that had most of its body in my hand. Its little bum sat there, and its little back was there, and its little head was there.
I wasn't that small, sure.
You were tiny. You
no,
were
I'm
small.
sure my head was like.
No, you were little. You were smaller. You were smaller than a duck's ear hole. What did you say, Paul? 2 thumbs up from a fart. That's what my mom used to say. 2 thumbs up from a fart. So I'm so glad you guys came along tonight. Don't forget, order your t-shirts. Barry, order your t-shirts. Okay? Email me, paul@paulfrancis111.com, and just give me your size, and I will get your t-shirts ordered. And yeah. Yeah. 2 thumbs up from me.
Let's show Paul. See you back on Thursday.
Love the show, Paul. You'll see me back on Thursday. Thank you so very much. Yes, I will be back this coming Thursday for Reach Across Live with yours truly. And she won't be.
No.
But she will be back next Monday for Ghost 22. And we are rapidly heading towards Halloween. So we will be able to give you some information. I'll probably be able to give you some dates this coming Thursday. Once we've got them over, we've got a meeting tomorrow for Paraghost, and we're working out where we're going to do the next show, how we're going to do it, and what the date. Whether I'm not sure yet. I don't know one way or the other whether we're actually going to do something on Halloween night itself, or the night before, or maybe a couple of days after. But I will let you know. It's been a lot of fun. This is what this show should be, apart from the odd idiot who jumps in and tries to feed you full of rubbish. But we try to block those. And we will continue to block those. If you want to come and join us and have a bit of a laugh with us and share some stories with us, especially your own photographs and footage that you've captured of orbs, etc., then the door will always be open for you. Please do come and join us. But please, 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 help me grow the numbers. Share the show with your friends and family, especially your teenagers. Get your teenagers involved and get them to come and watch the show and be a part of the show, because it's something we can do as parents and children. It is something that we share. There are 2 absolutes that we will do is we're born and we go home. Those are the 2 absolutes in the world. And if we can then do it together. That's very fun. Lots of love and healing to all who need it. There's much hurt in the world. I had hurt earlier, Dawn. She punched me and I was bleeding from my nose. Love to you guys always. This is Mitch. Thank you so very much. I got to go now. Have a good week. Good night, Mary. Good night, Mary. Have a great evening, says Nicole. Thank you, Nicole. You've been on here for 5 minutes. I take great pride in you taking that 5 minutes out of your life to come here. I really am grateful. Thank you. Come and join me on Thursday night at 8 p.m. for Reach Across Live. I am Paul Francis, and this is my daughter. What, you forgot your name?
No, I just didn't know. I was going to say good night, but that's not my name. Good night, everyone. God bless you all. Very soon.
See
Very
you
soon.
all Thursday night. Good night.